Well, hello children, I am Professor Bugenhagen. I'm here today to teach you about instructional designers. What is an instructional designer, you ask? Well, I can assure you, it is not a person who designs instruction manuals. However, you should always read your instruction manuals. Don't be like your father. To teach you a bit more, I would like to show you this short film that I've made about instructional designers. I hope you enjoy it. Instructional design is the science of figuring out the best ways to help people learn new things. Because nobody really wants to learn old things, do they? Helping people learn might sound kind of simple, but to do it right actually takes lots of thinking about how to make it easier for students to learn things. Instructional designers have to know lots of big words like pedagogical, rubric, analysis, and plenty of other words that just sound like blah 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 to a kid like you. But as boring as this all sounds, understanding these things actually helps them make learning a whole lot easier and more fun for you. The first thing that an instructional designer does is talk to the teacher all about what things the student needs to learn. This doesn't mean learning how to eat candy or make a mess of your room. No, it means finding out exactly what things you need to know to become a smarter kid. Next, they spend time finding out as much as they can about how you learn so it is easier to help you and so you won't just get bored and stick out your tongue and say, "This is stupid." Once they know what you need to learn and how you learn, they can start to figure out exactly what they need to do to help. This means that it is time for more boring research and lots of stuff you'd probably rather sleep through. Finally, once they have everything planned out, they make up the actual lessons that your teacher will use in class. At this point, the designer is tired and probably needs a nap or a few cups of coffee. After the lesson is over, the designer comes to see your teacher again to figure out how well it worked. As long as you learned everything and didn't say it was boring, the instructional designer knows they did their job well, and they have a big party to celebrate. The end. Well, children, thank you so much for taking the time today to come and listen to Professor Bugenhagen talk about instructional designers and for taking the time to watch my little film. I hope that you can all be very good children for your parents, you will stay out of trouble and be cool and stay in school. Remember, Professor Bugenhagen didn't make it to the top of academia by being some kind of slacker. You be good children, you stay in school, and you have a very good day. Goodbye now.